broke my tripod. Time to improvise. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna prop you guys up somewhere. This is what I do when I forget the tripod. Process constraint. So I have this leaned up against a pole on a rack right now. So there's a pole right in the center of my phone. I can't see the comments, or I won't be able to. Yeah. All right. Let's pray. Lord Jesus, please take care of the class. Take care of, I can't see. Take care of everybody in this kickboxing class behind me. Take care of this fool right here. Come say something. We're in the middle of a prayer. Say amen or something.
What?
Say amen.
Amen.
I like it. All right.
Check this out. Hello.
So you guys are 4 feet away from our gym speaker. Is the music loud? Because if so, awesome. Rage Against the Machine. My daughter and I were at the beach like 2 hours, just a little bit ago. We just got back. One of the gloves, one of the sets, I'm still using gym gloves, but one of the sets I normally use is falling apart on the inside. Not bad enough to throw it away, but oh, nice. We have a couple identical sets, so it's a mystery which one I'm going to grab. Just realized I didn't have my mouth guard because it was too easy to breathe. Maybe these are the crappy gloves. Kind of feels like coming apart. Or maybe they both just suck. Awesome. So recap, I just broke my tripod. I have you guys propped up against like a rack. And there's a pole right in the middle of the screen without having it leaned up. I can't see the comments very well. Careful folks, it's because I'm warming up. Yep. What I'm working on is my balance. Not boxing. Why? Because in real life, your first couple punches are probably just going to miss. So you got to be loose enough to plan for unknown. Because you don't know where the guy's going to be 3 moves out, you know? Yep. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on staying loose. And I punch the bag functionally, but not by... Punching's not the goal. The goal is just staying comfortable, moving my arms without it pulling me off balance. Try it. Super hard to do. Can't see. I got the, yeah. I think I've gone through like 3 or 4 pairs of gloves this year. It's crazy. I can barely see the comments. Yeah, wearing a mouthpiece makes it harder. It's harder to breathe. And I train with the mouthpiece. I train with my mouth guard because I have a double-sided guard. Yeah. So I can clinch as I'm boxing the entire time I'm boxing without collapsing my airway. So if I take a punch I don't expect, my jaw's already like rigid and ready to absorb it. If the issue with single-sided mouth guards and not training with the mouth guard is you open up your jaw. People like just as they get gas, they start breathing out of their mouth, and then the leverage action of your jaw, that's what knocks you out. Yep. You want your jaw tight. Yep. Yeah, I recommend double-sided for everybody. I think single, at this point, single's dumb because there's no rules against using double-sided, like it's your choice. And single comes with so many disadvantages. Example, it just falling out of your mouth because you're gasping for air. Mine, I can gasp for air and it stays in my mouth. Yep. Which, boxing, you're going to be gasping for air. Like, it happens. Okay. Nice. I'm going to go back to it. How do you say? Can you hear the radio? They're just killing it. Hey, I tell you we crossed 1 million views last week? You did, man. Oh, I did? Yeah. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. degrees outside right now. Hotter in here. All right. There's a pole in the way of the camera. This is my warm up. Yep. If you only have one mode of doing things, I highly recommend you get other tools because boxing's adaptive. You should be able to punch slow. You should be able to punch with no muscles. You should be able to punch with muscles. Like, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. You want to be a Swiss Army knife. Yep. Striking too high. Because I'm trying to make it hard on myself. Same reason I wear the mouth guard. Like, I'm punching above my head. I'm picturing myself. I recommend this for everybody. This is what I picture myself as dying, getting killed if I don't fight my hardest. And for me, that helps when I think of a really big guy. Like, I picture that I'm fighting Goliath. And yeah, plus it's harder. That's what my coaches taught me too, is to punch high. And you'll see as I get tired and lazy, my hands will start dropping. Nope. So where I'm at, what I've learned, so turning your knuckles, it causes your muscles to flex. Anytime, this is like universally true. Anytime you flex, you slow down. Like, this is what Bruce Lee was talking about, like water. You know, you want to be super loose. It's all mechanical. It's not muscle, it's mechanics, right? Yeah, turning causes you to flex. Anytime you flex, you slow down. So I've learned, you know, and turning's Western style, like the rest of the world does it differently. What I've learned is I turn at distance, like, it's just how my body works. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing it on purpose, but like, I do the correct punch at distance. But on the inside, I've worked it out of my rhythm because it doesn't have a lot of value and it enables me to punch faster. And at distance, you don't have a lot of power anyway, because, or at close distance, you don't have a lot of power anyway. So being loose is more important. Time beats power. Actually, which is kind of universally true across boxing. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm still warming up. I can just now feel sweat. I got another hour and a half or so. Hour and 15 minutes of warming up. Nice. Awesome. Jake. To recap, there's a pole right in the center of my phone. I broke my tripod. It's propped up right now. So there's a pole in the center. I gotta look around it to see the comments. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, this is my warm-up. Stick around if we spar. Nobody said anything, but we didn't spar yesterday, so higher probability tonight. Yeah, how I fight and how I warm up are two different things. But how I warm up is the foundation to how I fight, right? And I consider what I'm doing right now the hardest part of boxing. I recommend you start thinking about it that way too, because punching hard is the easiest thing in boxing. Yep. It's like it's kindergarten to college. This is college. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm still warming up. Scotland, nice. I throw my tripod. The tripod for the camera. Say hi. I was wondering whose kids were here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm doing good too. Doing well. All right, now it's 1,000,000,000 degrees in here. Merci. Nice. I'd fight Floyd Mayweather. Darby. In his prime. Why? Because it would be fun. Right? Like that's how you're supposed to think. Who cares? Fight anybody. I teach my students fight anybody, anytime. If your brain doesn't work that way, there's an opportunity for improvement. Very good. Is that pretty good? I did ask you. Sorry, coincidence. You asked me earlier. No, I forgot that I did ask you. How coincidence. So a significant percentage of what I teach is trash talk. Because it's funny. Yeah. And, you know, once the kids get into it, like, for me, boxing, it's always been me fighting my brothers. Like, I'm a middle child. I have an older brother and a younger brother. And we used to just beat the crap out of each other. So that's where my mind is at when I'm boxing. That's actually when I box the best. Because I will beat the crap out of my brothers just because it's funny, right? Like fight to the death for the fun of it. Yep. And that's the best kind of mentality that I've found for boxing. That's what I teach everybody else. So trash talking, it's like me making fun of my brothers. You know, it's funny. It's bonding. The kids are getting awesome at it. It's great. Some of them come up with some pretty good ones. Yeah. Right. I have an older brother and a younger brother, so yes. Yeah. Actually, you can't really say it. My nose is folded over on to the left. So only one of my nostrils works. And actually, there's a perk to that. You know, I never got it fixed. There's a perk to that. My nose doesn't really bleed anymore. It's rare. You know, it still happens, but it's pretty rare because it's the bone structure is mush. All right. I can barely see. Nope, actually, I'm a statistician. I'm a mathematician. Yep. Alright. There's a pole in the way, so I gotta lean over to the side to see the comments. It's called bullying. Yeah, roughhousing. That's a more appropriate way to do it. Yep. Yeah, it bleeds. It's pretty rare now, on top of my defense. But I think just because I've broken it so many times, like it's hard to break more. It's just mush. It's like a crumple zone in a car. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to it. The gloves are falling apart on the inside. I can feel it.
everyone. Welcome into another boxing stream. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Hopefully it's a great night, like every single other night. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share,
Your face is
follow.
like not in any of that.
It's okay.
I'll get my... There's stuff falling out of the gloves. It's like little pieces of foam. The inside layer must have broke. Awesome. Let's see if I can read these. He does have reach. I'm working on. Really, it's a disconnect between what seems intuitive and what I'm doing. What I'm doing is not intuitive. So you're measuring your observations from what you think. What you're thinking is different than what I'm thinking. What I'm focusing on is my balance right now. So the punches mean nothing. So if you're like, hey, those punches mean nothing, I would say accurate. Yep. Because I'm just moving my arms like I'm doing a punching motion, and I'm barely touching the bag on purpose. Because the weight of my arm throws me off balance. So that delta between off balance while I'm punching and perfectly in balance when I'm not punching, that space in between there, that's all I'm working on now. Punching doesn't matter, stance doesn't matter. It's that dynamic area. Oh, I'm using big words. It's that mush in between the two. Yep. So you are now working. So you are working on balance. Yep. This is how I warm up. And I broke my back in 2013. Like I crushed my spinal cord. I almost died. And similar to Bruce Lee when he broke his back, I had to relearn how to box. I was at like my boxing peak. I fought in the Ringside World Championships, twice. I've been punched in the face by multiple title-holding world champions, but I broke my back right at my peak. So then I had to relearn how to box. And I'm a mathematician. I'm a statistician at work. So what you're looking at is, it's where the mechanics of my body work most efficiently. And because it's dynamic, as I get tired, I start to suck. Or vice versa, as I'm not tired, I start to suck, just because you're overly confident, overly gutsy. Yep. There's a balance in between there, and it's constantly changing. Yep. Like the environment constantly changes. So serious. I've been doing this 20 years, so I've spent a lot of time thinking about it. And we've been streaming for a year now, so I bet this is like an everyday stream. And because the way I do things is so odd, it's so different. Like it doesn't make sense. How would you know if I didn't explain it? I can barely see. So does everyone else in the world. It's called getting tired, mate. Right. Like it's constantly changing. Take a note in the counts. So perception is my work. It's what I do. I talk about human perception a lot, and these live streams are just an awesome example of all this kind of stuff. So like anybody that has one idea of how boxing is going to work is unaware that it changes. Like as you get tired, you can do less and less things, or as the other guy gets better and better, cockier and cockier, you can do less and less things. So it's constantly changing. which means defense should be constantly changing. Your style should be changing. Run away, run forward, do whatever you got to do. Yeah, but it's not one style. It's all styles. That's the goal. And actually, for the most part, style ends up being like a poker tell. I can predict what you're going to do next if you have a predictable style, which by definition, style's predictability. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go. I can barely see. Is that why you... I can barely see. Save your hand. Yeah, actually, well, that's true, but in two different ways. One, I still have 45 minutes of warm-up before I take over the class, so yeah, like I don't know when I got here, but I might have been doing this like 40 minutes already. So yeah, I'm aware of that, and I've been doing this a long time. I know it matters. Oh God, what was my second point? And then my balance part. So I'm not throwing power punches on purpose because I care more about my balance. Like I'm testing my balance. And if you throw power punches, you're gonna screw it up. Like it clouds the signal. Yep. This only works soft because like I'm trying not to use any muscles. Yep. Like when the goal here, and I screw it up as I get tired. It goes up and down. But the goal is for me to be able to pop my hips, like to hook my feet into the floor a little bit and twist, and then just that momentum, that centrifugal force, yeah, just that propels my arm into somebody's face. Because it takes like a microsecond, a microcalorie, and it's your full body weight. It's a 6-inch punch. It's what Bruce Lee talks about. A lot of what I do, Bruce Lee talks about it, and he probably articulates it better than I do. You could beat Jake Paul's next opponent. Jake Paul would cry. I called him out on here. Yep. It'd be awesome. I have so we just crossed 1 million views on this channel, the boxing channel, like a week ago. But I'm a LinkedIn top boys too. I have the same account as the President of the United States. I'm an influencer, baby. Like Jake Paul. It'd be a good fight. Yeah. Scared. Awesome. How do you trade for fight versus balance? Well, this is how I warm up. So when we start sparring, that would be probably more appropriate to what I do for my fights. My warm up, but what I do here is the foundation of what you would see when I fight. It's the foundation, like it's under the ground. Yep. All right, I can barely see. I'm gonna go back to punching stuff.
Yeah, buddy! That's for you,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, quick thought. So Coach Adonis from Circle of Discipline down in Minneapolis, that was my very first coach. Adonis, if you see this, one of our boxers just went to a police boot camp. Like a positive thing, I'm not even sure how to describe it, over the last week or whatnot. And so Adonis, Circle of Discipline, they had the police officers down in Minneapolis come in. And yeah, it was awesome. When I was there training, BS, I'm not even sure how to describe it, but it was super cool having I remember it being a really big deal. Like, I thought it was awesome that the police officers were there. So I preach kind of the same mentality here in my class. Like, the police are heroes. Yep. Yeah, awesome.
Backwards and boxing.
Just to be fair, on the firefighting side of things, I also preach be willing to run into the burning building and save the babies. Boxing's dumb. The hero stuff is important. Boxing is the medium to get to that kind of ideology. Kamikaze.
Forward again. Face inside, step in front, step behind. Hand boxing.
Oh yeah, I forget what week it was. I'll take that first week and then I'll be
That's Saturday.
I'm open to both.
Well, you guys want to maybe Thursday, do me call and I can sit down and if one takes the second, the other takes the third, so it's consistent every month. Unless you just want to schedule it once a month. So, other side. So this way, you know, it's, you know that you have the second Saturday.
Yeah,
of the
consistent
month.
schedule. Yeah, that'd be good.
So, because I got too much to watch and schedule for everybody. So if I can make it easier, yeah, and it ain't gonna get easy. Oh, also, if you could, between now and whenever something comes up that you can't make it, phone call and voicemail. Because sometimes I don't know.
This weekend, sure.
I don't carry a cell phone. I hate that son of a bitch. I hate to fuck them.
Oh, legit.
I ain't gonna do that all the time. Yeah, all the the gym has voicemail. I think nothing. I don't check myself. Just so you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Backwards and boxing one more time.
All right. So, let me grab the ball.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but I think that's Anthony's little girl. I have two daughters. This is how they grew up too. They grew up in a boxing gym. Cindy Schumacher, if you're watching, awesome. Like my daughters, everybody kind of kept an eye out for them. So like I didn't have to. I could train. Like it was, it really was a team effort. Super cool. Super cool. Tyson Lamb from St. Cloud. You were one of those kids. I was there.
Boxing means nothing to me on the phone except keep your hands high. You get the cut like the quarterback's handing you the football. Again, footwork. Because St. Cloud's footwork sucks. I will get my way. Get my way, win.
There's a ton of people here. I broke my tripod, so you guys are propped up on the corner of an equipment shelf. I'm not sure if I can get us, the class and myself, in the same shot. Might be too complicated. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. And if we go over here, I think it's too far away. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go back to where we were. Recap, I broke my tripod. God said, hey, try some new angles. Mix it up a bit. Alright, so because of that pole, I can barely see it. Next child's round. What are we mean? Anyone else here is even big winning? Sure. Yeah, bro. I would do the same thing to you if you're Alright, I'm just gonna stop talking. I think that was God saying don't talk smack too much. God bless you. See if I can get prop up again. Yeah, I think I've been here for an hour already. I just made that. Oh, it shows me up on top. Yeah, 52 minutes. Awesome. I get that on camera? He totally flinched. Hey, say hi, buddy. How you doing?
Back on that. Front crawl, swim stroke. Right arm going to the left side. Left arm going to the right side. Why? I want that stretch in the back between your two scapula. Right scapula on the shoulder, underneath the shoulder. Left scapula underneath the shoulder. Back crawl, swim stroke. Next, and walk and left. Walk and left. 7 10 rounds. Again, just a reminder, you got 1 minute. Still on the wrap for your hands. I give you 1 minute per hand. You don't wrap them in 1 minute, I'll rip them off and throw them away. Otherwise, you get what I got. Okay? A 60-year-old will do it. You guys will do that. There's going to be high expectations this year. Anybody thinks wrong, I will punch your you-know-what out the door. I'm not going to put up with any BS. So, and the hand wrap thing, fuck the hell out of me. So you do it before, or you get the 60-year-old hand wraps, which are really called wrist wraps, because nobody breaks their frickin' hand. You twist the wrist, you strain your wrist. You get a boxer fracture in the wrist. Has nothing to do with the hand, it's all in the wrist. So again, you want boxing science, they're gonna get that. Again, I'm not here to be your friend. John is. One will kick your ass. That's all it is too. I will not. I'll tell like it's real because I am here every day. Back crawl, swim stroke. If you have a switch, if you've done that, then try hard. Coaches are paid to be nice to you. Whether they want it or not, I don't know. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm here to develop, here to train, and ultimate result. Hopefully we can win. Again, expectations are always high. But that does not mean we overdo it when it's 82 degrees in here. You take your time, you need a time out, which also means, everybody stop for 1 second. I'm going to bring this up. It's called your NFL timeout. I know you'll never do this. Hold on, I gotta take 8 counts. An 8 count is stretch. It's a strategic part of boxing. Why? Because it's safe. Again, not going to answer this box. He's stubborn, I'm going to sit there and just beat the hell out of him. He doesn't take his time off. Now the referee stops. 5, 6, 7, something like this. Can be done. You're done in 30 days. You come to the gym, practice and compete, and if that happens, you got to go to the doctor. So that means I got to take a time off. Like the NFL, I compare this to because sometimes you have to think. You want to win? We're going to put smart athletes, smart boxers out there. Okay? Everybody's going to have a nemesis. Yours is going to be the Ruiz boy.
Cool.
I just got a little weird nemesis. I think we got to tell that we're going to form it. They kind of fell off the face of the earth. But again, you're going to have to come up with some type of strategy And do that 8 seconds, you know, and they'll tell you, but they won't tell you. But the judges, if that round is even, yeah, they'll give it to the other guy. But it's not like he gets 20 points and you get 0. That's what I hate about it. Because I know John hates hell out of that. I would never take an egg out and say, John, you're out. And if we're in a championship match, I would throw the towel in just to embarrass them to make a point. You take the egg. Why? Because now you've got 8-second breath. I'm ready to go. And maybe you stop that opponent's action. Because if he has the momentum, if any team has the momentum, what do? Time off. Watch basketball. College basketball, pro basketball, time off, they stop the momentum. You want a 22-run, coach calls a timeout. Sometimes you're going to have to do that. Okay? And again, it's only, you know, some judges won't even call it a point. Why? Because it was no contact. And maybe they might. You don't know. You don't know what those judges are thinking. There's 5 or there's 3. They're either 30 years old, as the majority are 50, 60, 70 years old. Again, like American Idol, you need to think about that. And again, you know, it dawned on me because sometimes we come in, we don't know what the scope is, why we do things the way we do. And I don't think coaches, especially our own staff, explain their strategy. Yeah, I mean baseball. Yeah, oh, bang, boom, catch ball. No, there's going to be strategy like, okay, I'm going to bunt the guy, sacrifice myself to move the runner. Now I'm going to do the hit and run. Again, it's a sport. Okay, so it's all the strategy. So again, you need to take that time out. You need to slow down. You need to take a breath. You need to do something. Maybe you tie him up. Maybe you stop. You know, I think a lot of you guys are too worried about what everybody else is thinking out there. How can I tell? Everybody goes on the freaking phone. If you lose your teeth like I do, and did, and my teeth are crooked, you think I can't give an SHIT what girls think? I do not. Okay? So what society thinks next? You want to be a real boxer? You don't give an SHIT what anybody else thinks. You're not in there to impress the girls. We're not out there to impress anybody. You're there to fight their show. And again, I'm going to remind everybody time and time again. Because as we get to our next show, okay, there's goals just like last year. Nobody's going to get knocked out. No rounds are going to get stopped. We might not win every match like last year, but I tell you, I want to figure out. And that we did it last year, we're going to do it again this year. And nothing will stop. Nobody has to take the knee. So again, I want, you know, not everybody's going to fight, but again, at the same time, yeah, everybody's still part of the team. And again, we have to push. That's our job. Okay, a little bit more. And maybe you need that. Maybe you need that little fight now. But to get you going, maybe you need that little bit of focus. But again, it starts here, it starts now. So again, you know, even if you're not competing, hey, that's fine. Maybe you won't come in. Maybe it's for another sport. Maybe it might save you while you're driving because of your focus. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. And again, so as a coach, you do the same things a lot over and over again. And yeah, just like, you know, I spent 10 minutes talking, which I didn't really want to, but again, now we're getting into getting ready for our match time. And it's going to be a tough 30 days because it's us, you have the club, 2 weeks later, then it's back to us again. And then the snow, it's going to go fast. So, once we get to August, then I will require everything. And I mean, everybody's been about it so far. You're here on time. Come back to 6:30. I'm just going to point. We're still hanging hard. Do not disrespect practice and the people that are here. In every sport, well, this is not every sport. This is boxing. Back in old school boxing, old school coaches, that's why they are no longer here. Bradley, as you know, for some of you guys, folks, that was here. Okay, he was going to be here on Tuesday, but when he called the second time, wasn't going to be here. No, I'm not going to have that. I don't. I'm not going to let somebody let me hang up until the last minute. That is unprofessional, and I am not going to have that here in this place. So, you're on time. You know, if you're sick, I understand. Some of you guys, well, hey. You have, but again, give the respect. Don't have the respect. Just give your money. It ain't about the money. I can tell you that right now. Any questions about anything? Okay, let's keep going and let's up and down with the arms.
Already. Let's warm up. So I came to this gym like 10 years ago. I spent 10 years at the other gym here in town too. So about 20 years total, and those are approximate numbers. Yeah. So Scott and I have been working together for like 10 years. Or, you know, he was my coach. Or, yeah. A huge percentage of my wins came when it got to this gym. So the change away in his boxing. So there's, yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying. What's happening? Fascinating psychological study. I agree. The best ones are. Oh my god, let's see if I can prop this up again. I broke my tripod at the start of class. One of the ends fell off. Okay, impressing people has never been even. What? I'm not sure what that means. Impressing people has never ever even crossed my mind. Alright, I'm not sure what that refers to. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, alright.
Try to warm up again. Yeah, so we're at about the hour mark. I probably still got another 20 minutes and then we'll probably spot. Alright, so I watched a couple clips of Jake Paul. I'm not sure who he was fighting. Whatever the new guy was. And as a predator, as a guy that would eat him alive. Observation. He's doing like the standard, the typical, the normal, big looping hooks. I had the impression I have the impression that's like his thing, right? Which is the thing for a lot of people, and it's significant. Like getting hit with those big looping punches, it hurts. Like even when little kids do that stuff here, it hurts. And the counter to that is always getting really close. Like and when they do the big looping ones, as I'm getting close, I go down, right? Like I squat to get the extra distance. By default, that's a slip. By default, my head, when I'm done, is right next to his body, which diffuses the entire punch, plus puts me in an awesome position to shoulder check him across the ring. I do it all the time. Like it's a thing. Yep. That is the main arsenal that I noticed when I was watching it today. Not too much. Not demonstrating. This is my warm-up, buddy. That's what I'm doing. Watch me demonstrate my warm-up. God bless you all.
Next cell is pivot. Big squat, 1, 2 minutes, 3 days. 1 minute there. 1 minute fastball. There you go, man. Good. Good, we're getting pivot down. That's the dancing. Keep out, Brandon. Keep out. 10 seconds. And on your back, face the ceiling. Punch it straight up and down and go. And leg raiser.
Down to 205. My shorts are falling off. I thought I tied them tighter. It happened yesterday too. They have massive holes. It's because I'm warming up and not boxing. Now what? Yeah. And you know, it's not your fault. Like it looks like I'm boxing. What else would I be doing? Well, I'm doing something other than boxing. Like I'm working on the foundation. You can't see it because it's underground. I'm working on my balance. You can't see it. You can see my hands. But my hands don't matter. They're like the least important part. Yeah, I think we'll probably be sparring later. And feel free to look at the 700 videos on this channel of me sparring. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go back to it. There's a pole right in the middle of the screen because I broke my tripod, so I can't see that. I have to look on either side to see the comments. Alright, I'm gonna go back to it. Oh, hey, speaking of footwork, that little gap in between the two mats there, I've tripped on like 3 times today. Yep. Awesome. I'll smack it together. Later.
30 seconds. Nice. you're done a little bit, is the knees, legs together, hamstring stretch, lower back.
Holy cow.
And rolling the left to right.
Hour and 20 minutes. I thought I knew the song. I don't. Well, maybe this is Led Zeppelin. Why do you punch like this? Is my warm up, and actually, I'm punching like that because I'm punching with my feet. I'm trying to work on my balance. So, the more you flex your upper half, the more you flex your body, the more you flex your arms, the harder you try to punch like that. You know, muscle wise, the worse you do because it pulls you forward. So then, when you miss, which is the average in boxing, you're out of balance. And then that's when people like Mayweather just tee off on you. Yep. What I'm doing here, the practice I'm doing here, is the counter to Mayweather. It's being so loose that I have a mitigation for punches I don't know. Like, I'm mitigating for known unknowns. Like, I know 5 punches deep, I don't know where he's going to be at. I don't know what he's going to be throwing at me, but I'm loose enough that I can respond however the situation requires 5 moves out. It's the only way to do it. Like, there is no other way. Spoiler alert, this is what it looks like. Awesome. I can barely see it. Peter, I can barely see your comment. He's just working on his balance. Yeah. You should maintain a habit of keeping a good guard. Watch the sparring. Like, that is not my concern right now. And if it takes away from the balance, it's counter to the lesson I'm trying to learn, right? And it's the balance part. And to your point, that's what most people think about. Like, you know, if you read the comments, like, people are talking punch hard, because that's what it looks like. That's not actually how it works. Right? You know, this is like kung fu mastery kind of stuff. Like, it's different than how it looks. Yep. Yeah, most people perceive boxing like those punching bags at a bar. Real boxing's not like that. Real boxing's not like a bar fight at all. Like, it's a totally different animal. Yep. It's just, how would you know if you don't do it? Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back to it. To recap, there's a pole right in the center of my phone. I broke our tripod at the start of, right after I prayed, or maybe when I prayed. Yeah, so I got you guys propped up against a corner pole of a rack, an equipment rack. Awesome. Holy crap, I've been doing this hour and 23 minutes. Awesome. I got a 6-pack. I lost like 40 pounds this summer. The workout I'm doing, high probability played a role. He'll be done in just a little bit. No. Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's it. We need one rest day after. Then you can be I feel like you're lazy. We don't rest day. You'll see better growth. I can't do it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. How does that happen? Let's tell him the camera. So it's all like everybody watching everybody else's kids. That's like I can't see the number. I think that's true in like every gym I've ever seen. What? Yeah. Oh, speaking of kids, I was talking about how Anthony's kids here at the gym. My kids were the same way. I have two girls. They grew up in the boxing gym. We had a fight tonight? Fight to the death? Are you in boxing? Yeah. Oh, wait, I think I'm taking over, but he didn't say directly. So, let's walk over here and find out. What's up, fool?
What's up, man?
I like it. I like it.
Your mouth guard in your mouth.
Actually, we were just talking about that earlier. Yeah. They were asking me why I train with my mouth guard.
No swearing.
No swearing. Definitely no swearing.
That's a big one.
It's a big one, isn't it, Alex? Yeah. Alex who doesn't swear because he's a good Christian.
Yeah.
You are a model citizen for others. We look to you for spiritual guidance.
I'm Jesus.
Moral guidance. There we go. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go prop with the camera. He came up with our slogan, put God first. From him. It's awesome. Super cool.
Grab a partner.
All right.
Club, ready? Go!
Alright.
If you need to use the ring, go ahead.
So, to recap, I broke my tripod at the start of practice. We are improvising. Camera angles, exotic.
Go! Keep your elbows up, man. Keep those hands up here. Remember this, it's off the wall. You're trying to hit the moving target. Target it. Take that target. Every 5 to 7 seconds, you're throwing punches. Good run. Go! Hi, Tyler. Great run!
So,
Time! Run!
oh god, I got sweat in my eyes, I can't read it. It's too small.
Run! One word to know it. This drill also Where's footwork and direction? Okay, here's the thing. Because everybody's right-handed, meaning you're writing with your right hand and you're batting from the right side of the plate. You know what direction they're going to move when we're doing this drill? They're going to move to your left. Everybody's moving to your left. Okay, that's right and then. You know why? Because that's natural. You're moving to your left. Okay, so now I'm done here. So if I keep moving to my left, I make one step. I take one step, okay, we adjust a little bit. I take a second step, we adjust a little bit. I get ready to take the third step. What's the drill that I'm going to do? Okay, so I take the question and look at from an MMA standpoint, why do you want to go into that mentality? I don't think my youth just want, okay, I'm going to keep going. I mean, you guys want one in the trade, you want one new move, time the person. You as a wrestler. They take one step, they take the second step, what's going to happen? That third step, okay? So if all of a sudden I go one step, maybe he's leading with his wrong foot, doesn't matter right now because we're wrestling. And all of a sudden he sees me getting ready to take a step, but you're going to do the wrestling. You're going to choose the wrestling. It doesn't, sports don't matter, but timing does. Watching their footwork does. Okay, now, this is automatic. We got it about. You have to think consciously. Okay, there's a difference. Subconsciously means you automatically do it without thinking. I gotta think let's do this before. Okay? I don't have to because I'm right-handed. If you're lefty, it's going to be the other way. But if I want to move to my right, I gotta think that. That doesn't mean I switch my stance. That just means I move to the right. Just ask yourself to make the question, why do I want to go on and start freaking right step? What do you do? You're not going to get into a spin. I know you're going to spin. I learn, I do it again. I step right into it. Why do you want to step in it? If you're a short fighter, that's what's going to happen. And you know something? You get into a street fight. First step first. You're right. You know, that happens. So I used to step over the man. It's all set up. That's one of the first things in the trade circle. This is what goes with people. And while others look their pocket, they're doing something. Oh, yeah. And you can have to teach overhead right. For John, I teach it upside down. The letter C, and you're doing it overhand right. Okay. Robert Brandt, he was boxing the right there leg. And John Bodkin, he made an overhand right. It's kind of like the game maker. But what you're doing on a true overhand right, you're taking a step like you're doing a wrestling and step in. Because here's the thing. For a field vision, when you're driving, you drive your dad and left and right. Or think about it like this widescreen TV. And what you're doing with an upside down seat, you're taking a step in. Now, when this goes out, it's out of the sight. I call the letter C. And 9 times out of 10, you might not do it with this, but you're going to smash it with the wrist on the side there. Devastating, but think about it. On your boxing glove, on the bag glove, where is there no padding? Right on the pole. That's why they don't want you to slap. Okay? They don't want you to do this, it isn't because of the fingers. It's all of a sudden, if I go bone on bone, you will not that person. So in other words, and it hurts. You know something, you have more of a chance to crack your skull than you do to crack your ribs. You know, and you know, get to the street fight, and again, I don't think you can hear you from your tape. For self-defense situation, as that haymaker, but I would try to hold on right in the back of the head. Here's the other thing. Why don't they let you get the back of the head? They call that rabbit punching. I don't know where they get the word rabbit. Nobody ever looked it up. But your equilibrium, meaning balance. This is what happens sometimes, especially short kind of tall guys. John is tall, so I'm going to stick in. He gets frustrated. So what do you think? That. How do I know that? Yeah. How do I know that punch is devastating? 10, 12, 15 years, first after our clear cranial bleed accident that happened right with the radius player over here. One of our old boxers that used to be a wrestler, he was short, his opponent was tall. He weighed in, he was chubby, third, 5'7". He would get in tight. Okay, so I'm in tight. Well, John, somebody's trying to hit me behind the neck. Okay? Our person fought. Person from Kevin Funk. That owns that gym, his name is Jonathon Guyer. Okay? The height difference was the foot. John stayed in tight. And what John did, because John is now to get more to the slap, not with the hand, but back to the head, back to the head, back to the head. You want to cut somebody, think about getting it back in the head. You don't do that. But I'm using that as an example of what can happen. Now you're going to say, okay, so that happens, Scott. Yeah, but that's not the story, Noah. The story is, 2 weeks after that fight, he didn't realize John suffered a concussion. 2 weeks later, he's boxing into the region, back under one hand. Great fight. All of a sudden, he's done. That's like, oh God, it hurts. Scott, he just dropped his rope. When it happened, he had all of a sudden dermal hematoma, a bleed outside of the brain. What a concussion is, the brain swells. Okay? When the brain swells, the blood vessels between the brain and the skull. When the brain swells, and when pressure between the brain and the skull on the blood vessel, there's so much pressure that it can pop that blood vessel. Okay? This is on the outside of the brain, interface on the inside, when it's inside the skull. All because we get, it's like if you look at it, if you didn't know at the time, why did it happen 2 weeks later? Well, the swelling of the brain, it takes time for the swelling to go down. Because the brain it can expand, but the skull is full. The brain, the skull doesn't expand. So they had to kind of suck the skull out of the brain to expand, so the swelling can go down. He didn't die. But when we look at the film, we're like, well, it looked like he got hit or concussed very bad. But then it was right up top. Remember, 2 weeks prior, who was getting hit back and death? All John had to do was say, anything stubborn. He really got locked. But he just didn't stop. And that's what happened. 2 weeks prior. Again, we've been near-death fights in 15 years. But again, use it as an example. Especially if you get to fight, you couldn't save your life. You know. Anyway, didn't mean to talk again because it's hotter than hell anyway. Let's down, neck on down. 4-minute down, neck on down. 2 spots in the ring. Ring spot in the back. Find a partner. Again, nothing to the face. I don't want to fake to the face. On the bell. And then John will take over. Four minutes.
I'll set you guys up so you can watch them in the ring. Then I will punch some people. And they will like it. Oh my god. I don't know if this is gonna work. No tripod situation. Oh, maybe. You're in a box. Holy crap. It's close. Just give me a little bit. Russia. Alright, I apologize for the lights. I broke my tripod at the start of practice, so you guys are just popped up. Oh snap, look at that. Done. Alright, you guys got the camera. Be entertaining.
I'm always entertained.
Are you not entertained?
But still, the temple. This is as fun as we can bring it. I know, bro. Gotta get fucking dumb shit, bro.
I didn't hear what's that for. Make it serious, but it shows that we control stress. That's when I say punch the t-shirt, I'm in the swing. Oh, no, stop.
That's 30 seconds from your life. Back to that. Appreciate your just beat my ass for 4 minutes. Just beat my ass.
I don't know. I think you could put me on at any point if you wanted to.
You ever played? You always want to hold the ropes. Yep, put a foot down. Hold this one left. Center we step.
Alright, you guys got gloves on? Partner up, we're gonna punch each other. This is gonna punch those. Alright, burn up. We're gonna do punch combos in 5 minutes. What do you guys want? I got muscles here. What's that? 1, 2, 5, 10?
Yep.
1, 2, 5, 10. 1, 2, 5. Big move for 10.
Boom.
5, 10. Most of our combos, like you try to make more dynamic. 1, 2, 5, 10. 1, 2, 5. One, two, five, 10. Go. Hey, I'm just putting you guys up. Go. I don't have 2 minutes together. You know what I mean? Slow down your legs. You got somebody? Well, then you got all you need. 1, 2, 5, 10. Nice.
So that's what I'm asking. Keep your elbow this way, and when you do that, when you mentally do that, it's going to force you to move your hips. Like, so if I pretend like my elbows are stuck to my side, I'm going to throw my whole body at you, and then just centrifugal force of motion, my arm will pull away from my side. Generate power from your feet. Hey, this is how it works for me. I guarantee it's your own. Picture your arms at your side. Right? If my arms were stuck at my side, I wanted to hit you. I would have to come in and I'd have to twist really hard. Right? My arms are stuck. Perfect button. This over here, better. This right here, perfect button. Yeah. And then I distance and then I have it. I like how you did it. Relax, so we can do more. Alright, John, put your gloves away. We're gonna do sit-ups. Partner up. One person on the ground. One person standing on their feet. Feel good. Pretty soon you won't be able to sleep that night. I can't already. Alright, one person on the ground, one person on the feet. Let's do some push-ups. Or some sit-ups. Go. Grab it off, grab it off. Keep going. 2 minutes.
I'd probably do a cameraman. Let me put my mouth guard down. All right, I don't. know what you call this? Indefinitely. We're gonna switch. I didn't turn on the ring clock. I'm just using the clock on the wall. Why? Because I don't care. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up. AC/DC. Yes, I want to rock and roll. Hey, this song is our anthem. It is a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Franco, hit him with the nuts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In a Christian way.
In a Christian way.
Blessings. Hey, quick side note. I do it, so I'm a statistician at work. I have noticed a difference since we started bringing on camera. Like, I've ruled out personal biases, perception biases, cognitive biases as far as I'm able to. Like, I've noticed an unexplainable shift in our analytics, in our culture. Like, I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. It has made a difference. I'll testify to it. Awesome.
Yeah, this feels like it's been a little more than 3 minutes.
Hey, I'm using the metric system. Hey, switch, because Isaac said so. I did forget. It went like 30 seconds over. Yep. That was 5 minutes. Guess what? You got 5 minutes now. Go. Yep. We're just using the clock. The wall clock. Because I don't understand the clock. This little one? I never use this one. I don't really know how. Oh my god. Done. I got it done. Yeah. Are you saying you're scared of 10 minutes? That's not what I heard, was it? I, Isaac, am terrified of the idea of doing too much work because of my soft and sensitive interior?
That's exactly what I tell all my friends. At the weigh-ins.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, man, this training camp sucks.
3 minutes.
I don't want to fight you, man.
Actually, so I mentioned when I was training down at COD, Adonis Fraser, awesome COD guys, all cool. When I was training down at COD, they had the police come there quite a bit, just as like mentors. It was cool. Yeah, it was awesome. We did a police officers versus firefighter fight here in Sauk Rapids a couple of times. I believe that was the main event.
Hey, John.
What? Who won what?
Right for the most part. Who won?
I think it was the firefighters. I think it was. Right? I've gotten to know a bunch of local firefighters. Oh, awesome guys. Cool dudes. You guys are great if you're watching. 2 minutes. You're doing good, buddy. Oh, what we're doing hurts. It's not you, it's what we're doing. Do it anyway. But it does hurt. This is a long time. We usually only do this for 3 minutes. This is 5 minutes. What's the percentage on that? I'm not thinking of it. Yep. 2 minutes, we're gonna put the balls away, we're gonna do ring work. Yep.
Ring work, why is it pushing each other?
What? Because. Keep going. Because I'm feeling, I'm not sure, compassionate? There you go, buddy. Yes, sir. Yeah. I will allow it. We call that new guy grace. Yes, sir. You get stuck with the big one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. To do that. It's going to take both of them like a tiger. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, there we go. Nice. 5 minutes, dude. This is tough. This is tough. You're doing good. Yeah, you guys are doing good. 5 minutes is the longest we've done this. Hey, keep going, buddy. Keep going. Just use your arms. Don't even bother doing the sit-up. No, well, no. Well, whatever. Just don't stop. Yep. I don't care what you do. Do something goofy. I don't care. Just don't stop. Modify this any way you got to. I don't care. Just don't stop. Do whatever you got to do. Take your shoes off and beat them with it. Is that Austin Powers? Maybe. Or Monty Python's Holy Grail? Maybe. All right, get ready. 30 seconds. Keep going. 5 minutes, dude. 5 minutes is a long time. You guys are doing awesome. This is super tough. Super tough. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're doing great. I like it. Oh, my God. Crowd Papa. You guys are doing great. Okay, time. Put the balls away. Start doing ring work. You're in charge. Forwards, backwards, left, right. Go. Forward. Go. Forward. Yep. Grab the ball, put the ball away, and then join them. Yep. You gotta yell. Own the room. Yes, sir. It's not easy. It's like a different skill set.
1 second.
How you doing? Yes, sir. The key is to instill constant paranoia. Or battle readiness. And it's funny. It makes me laugh. Yep. 4 minutes. You're all going home in 4 minutes. You guys doing awesome. You're doing awesome. Tonight was a good night. Great job. It is hot in here. Yep. Keep going. Yes, sir. I like it. Doing good. Remember, don't look at me, but be aware of where I am. As I'm walking around here, you should feel the threat level change. Don't even look, just know where I am. Once you're paranoid enough, you can do this blindfolded. You'll feel it. Forward. We lost a guy. Yep. You're doing good, buddy. You're doing good. I got the new guy leading the class, and he's doing awesome. Leadership. Left. Yep. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Right. 3 minutes. Last round. Cognitive bias. Humans remember the last thing they've seen more than the first thing they've seen. Last round matters by default more than the first round. Forward. You could suck the whole fight and win in the last round. It's a thing. Why? Because most people gas out in the last round. Right. Last round is the moon. If you can make it there, it's all yours, baby. Everybody gasses out. Sorry, people try showing off. That's like the biggest thing I think human beings in general got out of battle. In boxing and in life. Yeah. Yep. You guys are doing great. 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes of the night. Right. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. Yep. You got this. Especially after 5 minutes of sit-ups. The side to side is an ab workout, right? It's an ab workout doing the side thing. Forward. the shovel. The hard part here is not clapping your feet. Most people clap their feet, like everybody claps their feet. Don't clap your feet. I am aware when you clap your feet and I punch you in the face, you're gonna fall over, you're gonna trip. It's gonna look like I hit you dramatically, even if I barely touch you, which will score me a point. Time it when people's feet are together because most people are not aware you gotta keep a wide base. That's what we're working on now. Yep. And this just really hurts. Like it really hurts your feet. It sucks. Yeah, it does. It does. 1 minute. This is it. End of the night. Class is over. 60 seconds.
Why don't you do it?
What's that?
Why don't you do it?
I'm too cool. It would hurt your ego. You'd be like, oh, I thought I was awesome until I seen him demonstrate perfection. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. This is it. I'm watching. Yep. Time. We're done. What a great class. This was awesome. You guys did great. You did great.
What Apollo?
Except you, take it up a notch. I'm just kidding. What? What about Apollo Creed? You're first. Oh, no. Hey, okay.
Apollo Creed said there is no tomorrow. You know, Rocky.
Was that
Then he got his ass.
first one or the second one? Is that when he died?
I used to. Hey, you remember when Die Hard came out?
Yes, I do.
That was back in his day. That was his fun.
You were back before you were born? When it died, the first Die Hard was
1963.
the first Die Hard. That was like 80s, wasn't it? Early 80s.
Yeah, like 83.
Yeah. Actually, my dad and I just watched that a little bit ago. It was awesome. Yippee-ki-yay! Hey, you're up.
Forgot the last part.
Not yet.
Finish the sentence.
We're Christian.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce Willis is Christian too. Hey, there you go. Hey, you're up. You're up first.
Oh, put God first, not money. Don't be scared to do things. That doesn't mean you're weak. I mean, I don't want to go to work every day, but I still do.
Yes, sir.
I like money.
But that doesn't matter because you put God first, as is my understanding.
Well, yeah, but see, what I realized is, if I believe in God and I give Him my life, He will provide everything I need for me.
Actually, that has been my experience. Like, no joke, no fluff.
I prayed.
Actually,
He gave me a
factually.
job. I prayed. I switched some ways. I got a car. I start doing good. My life started going good.
It's a real thing. Like, oh my God. Yep. Like, statistically, I can quantify this. I will testify in court to Jesus Christ. All right, buddy. That was awesome. Hey, that was a good one tonight. Oh, you're up. Something inspirational.
Good. Huh?
You feeling good? Oh my God. So I'm there.
Yeah. I know.
I'm doing well. Yeah. Yes, sir. I like it. What else we got? Did we leave? Did people leave?
Yeah, they're trying to sneak away. Then I'm in a 4-fight.
You seen that? I saw that.
How do we go? I lost.
I'll get the other guys. Or as we call them, the cool dudes.
Easiest way to make money. I make 18 an hour, 18.50 an hour. Damn.
Yeah, what do you got? Something inspirational.
No grind, no glory, no work, no story. Everybody
God.
got the stories to be told, but they never want to put the work in. So you got to put the work in to put the story told. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
that's it.
I like it. Oh my God, that was a good one. New guy. That was awesome. You kicked it out of the park.
I'll be back here tomorrow. Y'all be back here tomorrow, and then if you don't know what to do, just show up.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes,
just
sir.
come through. It doesn't matter how you get here. It doesn't matter where you're going. Just show up and start from there.
True that. That was good, buddy. That was awesome. Nice work. That was sweet. That was good. You're up, fool. Something inspirational. It doesn't matter. How are you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good? What would you say to the version of you that stayed home and ate Doritos tonight?
I don't know.
Would you tell them to get into the gym?
So hit the gym.
Yes, sir.
Hit the gym and don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Try it. Keep your dreams.
This guy did like 400 sit-ups. It was a lot of sit-ups, right? Yeah. You did awesome, buddy. You did awesome. Have a good night. So they don't realize it, but this sign-off, I was in Toastmasters for a long time. I started a club in D.C. I was leadership for a club here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I've structured a lot of these views similar to some of the formats within Toastmasters. Like I did it on purpose. I tell the kids, but they don't comprehend what I'm talking about. Like I'm teaching them public speak, and they're getting better. Like it's a measure. I used that twice already. Well, whatever. Watch the first videos. Watch these videos. Like it's a quantifiable improvement. Awesome. Did you go? You guys mind if I interrupt? Then we can shut it down. What do you got?
Good night, everybody. I feel like I look like a white gorilla right now. In this
I also feel like you look like a white gorilla. A small, frail white
you
gorilla.
can't comment. 'Cause I'm
Like a baby gorilla.
too beautiful.
Give it a banana rocket.
God bless everybody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for watching. I want to read this last one. A trained continuous sparring taekwondo player out here can destroy you on the street if they are wearing composite toe work sneakers.
Yeah, I don't know. There were some weird ones tonight.
I don't know. I love you.
God
too.
bless.
God bless.
I've been praying for everybody.
Yeah. I don't know.
What do you got?
Stretch.
I like it.
Blessed.
Nice. Oh, hey, it's sweet. Look at that. I didn't read that earlier.
Fucking my
Don't swear.
It's my Max Holloway shirt.
God forgive this kid.
Oh, it's a Max Holloway shirt. That's sick.
I don't know what that is.
You know Max Holloway?
He's a UFC fighter.
Oh, really? Sweet, sweet.
He's one of the best boxers in the UFC.
Oh, really?
And he's got a really good stand-up game.
Oh, nice. I'd beat him up. I don't know who it is. Okay, guys, ready? See if I can get you both in there. All right, subscribe, fools. We'll see you on Thursday, 6 p.m. Central. I'm starting earlier than 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is like the mean of possible probabilities of when I will probably start the show. Awesome. Good night. Subscribe. God bless you all. Have a good night. Sleep well.